So, we've got the music, we've got the sunshine, and we've got Martin Dowie from South Ayrshire Council, leader of South Ayrshire Council, if you will. Can you please tell us about the commitment the council have made to bringing back this amazing show?
Last year, 240,000 people came here over a weekend, which is tremendous. So what the council's doing, along with Ayrshire College, that's a sponsor of the event here, along with all the aviation hubs, they're all getting together along with the council, and we're going to make it a centre of excellence for the folk for Ayrshire and wider afield, to get engineers here, because what we've got here with the STEM subjects, the Ayr Show's great, but all year the college, the education and all the facilities out there, they concentrate on STEM subjects to try and get second years interested in science, technology, engineering, and this is to get them interested in it. So there is a point to this. You know, it's not just everybody loves the planes, which we do. There's a point to it, and that's what we started with Jeff for Skylab. So that's what this is about. This is about getting youngsters interested in flight, and then make the next generation, engineers at the airport.
I think that's fantastic. It is. It's inspiring for loads, and there's loads of young people that are here today. So I've never been in a Chinook before, and here we go. Come on, follow me. I'm here with Gareth Taylor, who is a group captain in the Royal Air Force. Now, Gareth, you'll have been on a helicopter like this many times. What I find really interesting, what are people thinking when they're sitting in those seats? What do you think?
It's very, very loud in here. As you can probably see around me, there's a lot of soundproofing. So it's a noisy aircraft. So you'll have limited communication with your individual teams, but you will be able to hear the pilots talk to each other. So you'll hear that sense we're going to land very soon. And of course, when that call starts coming, everyone gets prepared for whatever their mission will be. Now, that may well be a case of running off the back of a Chinook to recover an individual that's been injured, or it could be a case of we're landing and we're then going to go and execute a humanitarian role, such as a flooding protection, or recently this aircraft was used in the Caribbean. One of the things this aircraft reminds me of is the teamwork that's involved in the military. So we have two pilots, but they're also supported by two rear crew individuals, and the rear crew individuals are doing all the homework. They're doing making sure they've got the right fuel, making sure all the people are safe and secure, making sure the equipment on here is secure as well. So you could have a Jeep on the inside of this aircraft, or a quad bike, and maybe multiple quad bikes. You could have dogs on board an aircraft, all of which needs to be maintained by that team environment. So similarly, the sense of excitement and the noise that's so synonymous with the Chinook aircraft as it flies around the country is quite unique and brilliant.
Hello, Chris. Chris Elliott, can you tell us, please, your role here today?
Jane, it's lovely to be here today. So I'm Chris Elliott, and I'm from the Royal Air Force Benevolent Fund, and I'll have the privilege to be their Chief Executive. And we're here today to raise awareness of the services that we can provide people who have served in the Air Force and people who are still serving.
And what we were talking about earlier, which is really interesting, when you serve, it's not just you, it's your whole family, isn't it?
It absolutely is. So I did 35 years in the Royal Air Force, and seeing how my family served alongside me. So as a servicewoman, you know your family compromises and travels and follows the flag just like you. So I know service is just not about the individual, it's how it affects the family positively and sometimes negatively as well. So doing what we do, I'm really conscious that the service that we can provide can make it better for everyone.
So here I am with Laura. Now you might notice I'm actually a mermaid today, a princess mermaid. Laura, can you tell us please, what's all this about?
So thanks so much for joining us today and coming out of the water with your tail on. We're Just Dive, we're a not-for-profit organisation, so we actually make scuba diving mermaid experiences accessible to everybody. We've got our base in Paisley. We've actually got a brand new centre opening up at the end of September where you can come and do the full transformation as a mermaid, or we've also got pools all the way down the Ayrshire coast, in the Central Belt and across into the east as well. So pretty much anywhere in Scotland, if you want to access it, you can access it.
So here we have Ewan Clark from Ashley Building, and as one of our biggest sponsors, so what makes you want to sponsor an event like this? You live down in Ayrshire, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yes, I'm a Simon just up the road, so most of the guys that we employ are from in and around Ayrshire, South Ayrshire particularly, so for us it's just a chance to put something back into the community.
So this is Mike Newell, who's Chief Executive at South Ayrshire Council, and it's a very exciting thing. What's just about to happen, Mike?
Well, we're just about to see the first act of this weekend's events, and I would invite everyone to come along to sunny Ayr in Scotland's Sunshine Corner, and plenty of activities for all the family.